The most beautifulest thing in this world is PCP when it's in you. The most beautifulest thing in this world is PCP when it's in you. Ladies and fucking gentlemen, I just was watching The Art of Dialogue. Salute the Art of Dialogue. But The Art of Dialogue, I want to tell you something, man. Because you definitely got to interview me one day. So I can't really give you a piece of my mind. But y'all know this show is sponsored by Monster. But Art of Dialogue, you know for damn well that Keith Murray is high out his fucking mind. Okay, and you just been interviewing, you don't even give a fuck. You like, Keith, just do it. Say it, Keith. Because you know that shit gonna do numbers. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Keith Murray, man. Like, Keith, I got a lot of love for you, dude. I already did a video when you was talking about motherfucking Foxy Brown and her amazing fucking head. You know, I was going to do one when you was talking about Corinne Steffens, but I didn't feel like that was that special because Superhead done sucked everybody's dick. You see what she did to Eddie Winslow? Eddie was fucked up over that motherfucker. But Keith, I understand what you're doing because it's working. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody was talking about you. I still listen to your classic music. But far as relevancy, Keith, you know, nobody really knew what you were doing or what was going on. And you realize, like I said on the last thing, what can make you go fucking viral, Keith? And you ain't been giving a fuck. You've been putting everybody's dirty laundry out that motherfucker. Keith has been doing his dirty laundry. And he been wearing that shit too. Keith, that fucking outfit looked crazy, man. Who is your clothing designer, man? I said, Keith looked crazy as a motherfucker, man. Keith Murray looked like he broke out of a fucking, what the fuck, one of them psycho houses? What is it? A nut house?
Yeah, psych ward.
Motherfucker looked like he broke out of a psych ward and said, fuck it, I'm telling on every motherfucker. Everybody who sucked my dick and licked my balls, I am telling. Keith is telling all. Keith Murray's coming out with a tell-all book next. But this motherfucker just come out of nowhere, guys. Smash that motherfucking like button. Keith Murray said exactly, he looked like a weatherman. I'm talking about a weatherman that's high as a motherfucker. He's so high, he don't even know what's on the forecast. You know what I'm talking about? Salute to R&B in the building. Kid Murray in the motherfucking building. Salute to you guys. Y'all coming in, man. Smash that like button. Now, Keith Murray just said he used to fuck with Bill Cosby's daughter, Evan. They used to date. Okay? You know he's telling on everybody. If you out there and you gave Keith Murray some pussy or you sucked his dick or licked his balls, licked his toes, any type of shit like that, it's coming out. It is coming out. This nigga don't give a fuck. On The Art of Dialogue, Keith Murray is telling everything. You know what I'm talking about? I know his bitches is running and ducking and hiding, knowing he gonna say something about them next. But he just come out of nowhere and said that Bill Cosby's daughter, he used to fuck with her, and when he went to go put his dick in her, his dick got soft because she looked too much like Bill Cosby. He was looking in her face. All he saw was Jell-O pudding. You dipped the motherfucking dick in the Jell-O pudding because I'm a Cosby in your dick. Yo, he said he felt like he was dicking Bill Cosby. Yes! Smash that like button. Keith fucking Murray said fucking Bill Cosby's daughter felt like he was fucking Bill. I said, Keith is fucking high, man. He's high as a motherfucker. Epic fail for Keith. His stories are getting wilder. Yes, this motherfucker don't give a fuck. Keith Murray don't care, guys. The most beautifulest thing in this world is PCP. when it's in you. For the people who didn't hear this shit, I got to let y'all hear Keith. This motherfucker's crazy. He dressed. I did a video called Bums to Make Her Dance. If you go on my channel, you can look at it. Keith Murray got the same outfit on this interview as I wore in Bums to Make Her Dance video. Same outfit. We must have went to the same Salvation Army designer because he got the same shit on. Check it out. Go ahead, Keith. Keith Murray.
Bill Cosby's daughter, Evan. Oh, Evan, my Evan. I love Evan. But I was dating her. And she was my girlfriend. And I was like at Eric's house one day talking because Eric knew a girl he knew or something like that. But like I said, I kind of like wasn't playing my cards right because I love Bill Cosby and from the, the show. And I used to be in my car and I used to see the mother come up. I'd be like, oh, that's your mother? Word? But I couldn't date her because she looked just exactly like Bill. So I'm hitting it, eating the but I look up, I see I'm dipping in the pudding and I really...
Keith Murray said he was hitting it, and then, I'm in the pussy, and I'm eating the motherfucker, and it tastes like Jello motherfucking pudding. This is crazy.
I used to be in my car, and I used to see the mother come up. I'd be like, oh, that's your mother? Word? But I couldn't date her because she looked just exactly like Bill. So I'm hitting it, eating the but I look up, I see I'm dipping in the pudding, and I really see Bill Cosby's face. I'm like, man. My little man like, no disrespect. I love her. I seen her in Atlanta sometimes. One time she's like, yo, give me the show. I really was love her. I would have really married her, yo. I loved her, yo. But it was just the Bill Cosby face. I was dipping in the pudding, but I couldn't get over her looking like her father. Like me, I look like my sister, Demetria, D-Ski. I'm the most beautifulest thing in the world, so I'm a better version of the male version of her. But when a male look like a female, a female look like a man, it's just something in me. Like, I don't care. I told Eric Sermon, damn, I fucked up that trust fund money, that Bill Cosby money, because that was going to be my girlfriend. But I couldn't get over the fact that she just looked like Bill Cosby, like, with the sweaters. I just couldn't get over it, yo. Yo, I'm not disrespecting her or nothing like that. She's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful looking woman. But when you look at her, and then especially when the media show them angry and like, yo, I just couldn't do it, man. I just couldn't stick with it. How your heart can feel for a person, but then there's something about the person that you just it don't work out. So two people can't work out. It's not compatible sometimes in relationships. The relationships woes of Keith Murray. Bring it on in.
So
I'm offering.
There you have it, guys. Keith Murray and Bill Cosby's daughter. You know, she probably have a family, husband, just like the rest of them. And Keith just don't give a fuck. And you could tell by the way this motherfucker's dressed that Keith do not give a fuck. If Keith would have played his cards right, he could have been on tour with Bill Cosby, dropping pills and taking, oh shit, taking cat. That's true. I mean, Keith Murray, man, like I said, I got a lot of love for Keith, man. I just feel like Keith is just on some fucking shit. Keith always been crazy. This is no ifs, ands, or buts. This nigga hit Dame Dash in the head with a motherfucking champagne bottle. So Keith been crazy. But the fact that he just doing all these, putting out everybody dirty laundry, this shit is fucking hilarious. But this wasn't going to be long, guys. Like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. We the fucking business.